Okay, I'm doing this now because I might have to let you down again. And it seems to be a repetitive story with me, doesn't it? But this time I need your energy because it's my mum. She's not so good, and I'll be travelling her into Hull tomorrow, early doors. So they've given me a song already, so I thought I'd do it for you while I can. But yeah, just send your energy because I think I'm going to need it. The song is Take That. It only takes a minute. We've got Pluto the Unknown, we've got Aries, the rocket up our backside, and we've got the 7th house of partnerships. For the blokes, it's reproductive organs, open enemies, legal matters. It's Libra energy, that one. The house of Libra, your 7th house. But you might have something different in there. If you've got Aries in there, or Pluto even, it could be important, more important than you know. So we're going into the unknown, but I believe Pluto's not unknown in Libra. I think in the book it's there. So we'll see what they want to tell us today. I'm going to use a different deck for that one because yeah. So as usual, I'm expecting you to keep me sane. But you know what I'm like. Camera's a bit bouncy as well, sorry. So stick with me. And let's see what they've got for us. The Fool's Journey begins again, a new cycle starts 22nd. For some reason I'm getting the 24th, so I don't know what that's about. That might be my mum. We'll see. Got to think positive. She is 94. It would be a 94th birthday at the end of this month, so it'd be nice if she could make that. Alright, you ready to go? Oh dear, sneeze on a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday still? I don't know. I've lost track of time. So the name Richard then. London, Lord Mayor's. Well, most of all, it's starting a new adventure, a new cycle in your life. Every day, every minute of every hour is a fresh start, a new beginning if you allow it. Missed him. So where is he? Let's have a look. Nope. Nope. No. Oh, there he is, right in front of me. So the name Zoe and Katie could be important. Putting things off till tomorrow that should be done today, so I'm hoping I won't be too late tomorrow. Fear of the unknown. Today's the 24th. That's what I kept forgetting. Making the right decision. I feel like I should go now, but there's no way of me getting there, so it's got to be tomorrow. banging your head against a brick wall and getting nowhere. So 24 and 9 days. Violence, massive arguments, turning your back and walking away, taking the high road, 5 weeks. There are those who want to win at all costs. They don't care how they do it. They'll cut their nose off to spite their face. But they will realise that nobody wins this and everyone will regret it. We've got David there. We've got 17. We've got Aquarius. We've got the Canada Goose. Flying south for the winter. It's facing the chaos head on. Following your true north node, which is your 11th house. It is Aquarius. The name Fred could be important. It's the healing of the ankles and legs. But above all, it's out of the chaos comes order. There's the violent man. Libra, which is 7th house. Doctors, priests, lawyers that give bad advice or make bad decisions. Something out of the blue in the next 8 days. Positive action. And almost home. Nearly there. You can soon lay down your burdens. 9 days. 8 days to 9 days. Okay. So we've got 2 positive major arcana, which is good. 17, 24. So there is violence and arguments. Wasting your breath and energy. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not going to get you anywhere. Just don't bother. Gemini. Hands, arms, shoulders, children, siblings. Susan, Aidan, Emily, Catherine, Kristen. Sisters, brothers, children, school days. Sitting on the fence isn't going to help. You've got to take action. If you have a decision to make, chuck up that coin because you'll know your answer before it lands. You have to put the effort in. A tattoo, maybe. Maybe you've got a tattoo for somebody in spirit. Aries and Capricorn. It's putting the effort in. A bond that cannot be broken. Never will be. Somebody's watching lies, deceit and theft. Nasty mouth. Possibly a sportsman. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Immature energy. And a need to put your boundaries in place. Your world needs to be turned upside down. Issues with the ankles and feet. Somebody's not standing on their own 2 feet. And they need to. Something you may have done many times before at this time, it doesn't work very well. Houdini, Odin, 9 days, 9 nights, we've got that 3 times. Issues with the liver. It's playing the martyr and the victim. The answer is yes to any question that you have. Get together, but there's the 5 of Swords again. So there is violence and bloodshed here. And toxic situations. Making promises, vows or contracts under duress. And they told you not to do that, didn't they? You must break free of these shackles, this toxic energy. Don't sell your soul to the devil. You are not protected at this time. 15. You have to stop being closed off, open yourself up. It may break you, but you've still got to do it. Don't sit around stuffing your face and watching Netflix. Stay open. Don't shut yourself off. So 15 Capricorn negative, 12 negative Pisces. You've got to learn to say no. Yeah. So someone will try to emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it is, blackmail you into a situation. You have a choice to make. Mercury retrograde. Help me out, Elaine. I'm sure you said we're in the shadow, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure it is. So we'll be still feeling that energy. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Yeah, you have to come home to who you truly are. So there could be a homecoming and make a declaration. Speak your truth. A get together, an invitation, a ceremony, whatever. A celebration of life, a celebration of a binding, a wedding, whatever it is. But there's something coming between you and what you want. Knowledge is gained. Unhappiness within the home and family life, a celebration called off. But success, victory after a battle. Yeah. The truth will out. You might have to poke the hornet's nest to get at it there. And stay open is what they said. 4 months. Stay open. Don't cut yourself off. Stop trapping yourself in a mental prison of your own making. It's time to turn your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true to follow your true path. We've got a lot of names connected to this. It's also my granddad's card. This is what inspired the page. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. You will not walk this next part of the journey alone. 9 or 27. Hospital doors, health issues. Go with your gut instinct. We've got Julie, we've got Darren, we've got Susan, we've got Walter, we've got Millie, Reese and Chanel, all connected to that card. It's the Buddha card. He left the palace far behind to follow his spiritual journey. So, 9 or 27, positive energy. Spirit is with us. They'll walk beside us. We have the 7th house of partnerships, like we said. Marriages. Relationships, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people, projecting your feelings or thoughts onto others, public enemies and lawsuits. This is when yourself meets the other. The 7th house raises an answer and answers some important questions. Will relationships be easy, supportive and life-sustaining, or difficult and life-negating? Toxic is what it says. How much can I adapt, and will we become united? Doubt it. You're going to have to walk this path alone. The planets and signs indicate how much you struggle to maintain personal boundaries, and somebody here is struggling very hard to maintain their personal boundaries within a relationship. How able are you to share your humanity with another? It is where we seek feedback to reinforce our sense of self, as reflected back through the eyes of another. This is why it is a house of open enemies as well as partnerships. We've got plenty of open enemies there. We may project our expectations or fears onto another, seeing qualities in them that they may not necessarily have. It may be that we seek in a partner is what we need to feel complete, and as such is an indication of what still is to be earned within us. So we have to find that within ourselves, stand on our own 2 feet, and don't expect others to come and save us, because they're not going to. We will walk beside someone, but yeah, the big chill. This is when we have to put things on ice. I'm afraid, a period of cooling down, frosty. I think it will be a bad winter for us this year. It is the number 11. Ice, cold and iron. You must live in the present. Ice is the Ice Queen, which is Aquarius, I believe. Yeah. Ice is too cold and slippery. It shines like glass and is most like a gem. A floor wrought by frost, fair to see. To the Vikings this rune was known as Is, to the Icelanders Is, and to ancient Teutons Isa, which literally means ice. It is the letters double E as in a word of even or Helen or. The shape of this rune represents an icicle, a cold, hard, unyielding and capable of causing pain. We may suffer some pain when grasped. By extension, ice in general is associated with the rune, especially the type of ice that makes walking difficult, hence the ankles and legs, the feet and toes. It is connected with the slow-moving inexorable glacier, being notable for its hardness. Isa is also associated with the cold iron from which weapons are made. So the steel, you've got to be careful of being stabbed in the back. And you may be lacking in iron. The symbolic beasts associated with Isa were the herds of reindeer that roam the snowy wastes, as well as ferocious wild boars, which is Venus, and the vegetable symbol of Isa includes the alder tree and the poisonous herb henbane, so toxic again. The rune is also connected with the number 7. There we are, 7. Not all of you know, but some of you do. I'm a 7th child. Verdandi, the Norn of the present, is the third goddess of fate. To appear in the sequence of runes, her iron will, as guardian of the status quo, fits perfectly with the nature of Isa, another goddess whose cold heart resisted warmth and persuasion of all kinds. Rind, who refused Odin the means to avenge the death of his son. Rind is symbolic of the frozen earth of winter. Like the infinitely slow-moving glacier, the force of this rune is unstoppable. All you require when this rune is found in the reading is the rarest of virtues, patience. The appearance of Isa is most distressing when the question is asked about relationships, because this icy rune foretells a period of emotional cooling. Yet this is not necessarily a permanent state of affairs, because the thaw will eventually come and the ice will melt. In other affairs, Isa also slows events down to a crawl. Business partnerships may go through a rocky patch because expected events will not happen when they are supposed to. You may also find that blocks to your path or ambition will turn out to be blessings in disguise, because your aims and desires will change during this period of delay. Even though this rune is not the most comfortable to live with and can be most distressing for affairs of the heart, the cool clarity of ice bestows a calmness conducive to quiet contemplation, so be calm in the eye of the storm. The true gift of Isa is the respite from cluttered thinking. You will become very clear of mind, which will allow you to see your situation and prospects more clearly. It may even show you how to progress in the future to avoid the pitfalls and slip-ups that would otherwise occur. If you're creative in any way, it would be a good idea to take a pause from it. Even if you believe that you are wasting your time, nothing could be further from the truth. This interval will allow you to recharge your talents, and when the thaw sets in, you will thus be able to pursue your tasks with renewed vigour. Traditionally, the rune is associated with the number 7, so its appearance as a final rune could indicate a period of 7 days. We've got 7, 8, 9 now. If it falls in the middle of the reading, it is said to emphasise the message of the runes. It doesn't have an inverted meaning, however. If you do choose to interpret it this way, the immobility that it suggests can be taken as a message that you can go no further and must completely change direction. turn your back on everything and everyone you've ever known. And they've just rung in me right here. So right for spite. There's heartbreak. 29. Which would be the High Priestess, which is my card in there. A loss of connection, a loss of love, and a loss of receiving. Rejection. 29. Your heart centre is where you're connected to your external environment. It is no wonder that we associate the centre as green, just as the nature shows itself to us. Are you looking for love, wondering when it will find you or your life partner? Ask yourself how good you are at receiving. So you have to be open. Do you take compliments well? Do you ask for help when you need it? Do you say yes when it is offered? Well, you should. Receiving is part of having an open heart. We must always be open to receiving if we are asking for something to come into our lives. There are many reasons why we close our heart centre down, and mainly it's due to the hurt. It may be emotional, spiritual, or physical hurt by another. There we go. We close ourselves off to people as a form of self-preservation, and by doing so, close ourselves off to receiving. It's okay to open your heart again. It's okay to be vulnerable. We just need to learn from the past lessons and move forward with an open heart and an open mind. Where can you learn to love yourself again? Where can you learn to love your surroundings? Work with the fairy energy requires you to have an open heart. It requires you to be full of love for everything around you, the trees, the land, the animals. It requires sincerity, honesty and respect. And when you come with an open heart full of love, you will be given access to the other realms, where so much more is waiting for you. And there it is, the deer. So we've got that with Isa, and we've got it now. Healing. Healing needs to take place, and it's the 15. We have to heal this toxic energy. We have to break the shackles. The reindeer could also be, we had St. Nicholas Day on the 6th, didn't we? And we've got the 6th there with the lovers. So 15 then. Let's see. I think we've had this one before. The shy and gentle fallow deer is known for its white spots and the broad, velvety antlers. It sheds and regrows each year, so we have to shed our skin. Similarly, oats are symbols of restorative nutrition, even in poor soil. Oats can flourish and provide hearty sustenance. Rest and recharge, moderation and mindfulness are key as you recover from traumas or a period of intense exertion. You need to rest and recharge. What practices nourish your soul? So I will let you know what's going on as soon as I can. I didn't look at, sorry. Pluto in Aries, not Libra. So it's not there, I'm sure it's not. The unknown, Pluto in Aries. Yeah, it's not there. So due to the long orbit making this placement irrelevant, Pluto in Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius and Pisces are not included. So we're going into the unknown again. Hang in there, stay with me. Love and light to you all. Yeah, take care. Speak soon. Bye-bye.